Have you ever had that feeling, that gnawing urge to go back in time and just fix one big mistake? Well, today, we're going to dive into a story about someone who tries to do exactly that. It's a story about returning home, facing the past, and searching for a little bit of redemption.
Okay, this one line right here, it is everything. It's the entire motivation for our character. He has one mission, and one mission only. Find his old friend Joe and just pour out his heart. And that word, penitent, is the absolute key.
And this is the thing you've got to remember. He's not rolling back into town to show off how successful he's become. No, he's coming back humbled, full of regret, and carrying all this emotional baggage. This is all about trying to make things right.
So picture this. After 3 long days of just recovering, he finally makes it. He's back in his hometown, and you can just imagine he is completely wiped out, physically and mentally. But he is laser-focused on why he's there.
I mean, you can almost feel the exhaustion coming off of him. The source material says he was much fatigued by the journey. Every single step he takes is heavy, bringing him closer to the people he let down and the apology he needs to give.
But as he's walking through these streets he knows so well, something's wrong. It's just quiet, eerily quiet. It's almost like the past he came back to confront has just vanished.
First up, he passes the grand Satis House, this place that held so much meaning in his youth. But it's not the same. There are signs up for an auction, like a piece of his own history is being sold off.
Okay, so next stop, the school. He's hoping to find his good friend Biddy there. But nope, nothing. The place is all shut up for a holiday, completely empty. That strange silence is getting louder.
And then, the most important place of all, the forge. He stops and listens for that familiar sound, the clink of Joe's hammer that was like the heartbeat of his childhood. But there's nothing, just the wind. The source says it's all shut up and still.
Just when it feels like the whole town has become a ghost town, he sees a little flicker of life, and it leads him to a discovery that he could never, ever have seen coming.
The house itself, unlike the forge, is alive. So he kind of peeks through the window and there they are, his 2 oldest friends in the world, Joe and Biddy, standing right there, arm in arm, the very people he came all this way for.
And bam! There it is! The big twist. It hits him like a ton of bricks. He came all this way to apologize, to try and fix the past, only to discover that the past, well, it moved on and built a beautiful new life without him.
But look at their faces. There's no anger here, no bitterness at all. The text says they were so happy to see him that his accidental arrival actually made their happy day feel complete. They just welcome him right into their joy.
Man, this comparison just says it all, doesn't it? He looks worn and white, like a ghost dragged down by his past. But Biddy, she's fresh and pleasant, the very picture of a happy future. You can literally see the 2 different paths their lives took.
So, in this moment, he makes a crucial choice. Instead of unloading all of his guilt and regret, he realizes something important. This day isn't about him. It's about them. And in doing that, he finds a different kind of closure.
What's so amazing here is his humility. He doesn't make any excuses. He just owns it. He admits he owes them everything, both financially and emotionally. And he understands that some debts, well, they're too big to ever truly repay.
This quiet little moment, this is his real goodbye. He's not just saying farewell to Joe and Biddy. He's saying goodbye to the kid he used to be, to the life he left, and to all the guilt he's been carrying for so long.
And with that, he's finally free. Not because they forgave him, but because he accepted reality and let go of the past. And now he can actually start building a real, honest life.
And check this out. His new life isn't some overnight miracle. It's a slow and steady climb. He starts at the bottom as a clerk, and he puts in the work year after year until he finally earns his place as a partner. This is a story of integrity. And this right here, this is him completing the circle. He keeps his promise. He pays back every penny he owes. He builds a good life, a respectable business, and earns himself a good name. He finally becomes the man he was meant to be.
This whole story suggests that maybe moving forward isn't about getting the past to forgive you. Maybe real freedom comes from accepting what is, gracefully letting go of what was, and then just humbly starting over.
And it leaves you with a pretty big question. What past do we need to make peace with to truly begin again?